Welcome back, it's a 2 Minute Tuesday. Two minutes on the clock. Okay, today's video, very quick, you think. We're looking at chopper oils. Now, the chopper oils are a very unique oil, nothing like them on the market. You take a normal oil, doesn't matter what type of oil it is, when you put it into the water, it will literally burst to the surface and drift off. It doesn't want to be in water. That's the way oil is. Oil and water, they don't mix. But this is a very unique and very different oil. It will sit on that bottom, it will cling to the area where your bait is, and will leak off very small particles of oil over an extended period of time. So in hot water, summertime, you've probably got about 4 to 5 hours. In cooler water temperatures, spring and autumn, then you're going to find it will last about 6 to 8 hours. So there is a much slower leak off in the cooler water temperature, which is a natural thing with oil. The great thing about it is that slower leak off means that there's a lot more attraction in the water column over an extended period. But there's a great kicker to this one that makes it really stand out and become a very unique product. When fish come in and disturb the area through feeding, you will get a massive rush of the oil to the surface, which will create a flat spot, a slick on the surface that is visible. And that's why these are indicator oils. And what a lot of the team members do, especially if they're in the stalking mode where they want to prime a few spots, they'll add this stuff to their PVA bags or they'll add it to their mix, and they'll go and prime a few spots around the lake and keep walking the lake until they find the spot which is starting to indicate fish are feeding, i.e. there's a plume of oil scum on the surface, and there is a visible flat spot if there's a ripple. It's a great way, as I said, of maximizing your time on the bank when you're stalking and minimizing the tedious hours waiting in a spot for fish to arrive. You're literally going around priming spots, watching and observing which spots indicate that a fish are on it, and then it's a case of just nip in and try and nick a bite and be as stealthy as you can when you're doing so. If you've got fish that are moving mid-water or on the surface and are not really in that feeding mood, it does give that sensory indication that there is food down below, because you're hitting all the different water columns. There's 3 in the range at the moment with a 4th one on the way. We have Nut Sludge, brilliant for nutty baits, or if you're using particles, excellent for particles, or even creamy baits. This one's an absolute winner. Salmon Sludge. Salmon Sludge is one of our favorites for summertime. If you're using any fish meals, then this is the one to go for. Give your baits a good dousing of this all over and you're good to go. Finally in the range, there's Hemp Sludge. I mean, what can be said about hemp that hasn't been said already? Hemp is one of those all-time classics that carp love. Hemp oil is a big, come the summer months, I've got hemp oil in everything or on everything. This stuff has the same Nutrabaits hemp oil, which is undoubtedly the best hemp oil on the market, and it's employed in this sludge. This stuff is absolutely gorgeous and the carp really love it. How you use them is very simple. In the bottle, give it a really good shake first, so that you get all the product fusing together before usage. And then it's a case of into a PVA bag. You can drizzle it over PVA stick. You can drizzle it over boilies. You can put it into your carpet feed, over your pellets. The limitations are your own. But now there is a 4th one coming. Now, I've been testing this for a while now, and this is the Code Sludge, and it's the new topper oil that will be released once fully tested. And that's the one thing I will say is all our stuff has to go through rigorous field testing and tweaking before it ever hits the market. I've been using it for at least 6-7 weeks. It's certainly helped me put a couple of very big fish on the bank over the last while. So keep an eye out for this when it finally hits market. This is going to be a real big edge for Code users. A very unique range of products there that are going to definitely help you have an edge in your fishing. So this is Jerry, 2 Minutes Tuesday. Done.